Merry Fishmas! Merry Fishmas, everyone! Merry Fishmas! Or to my fellow EU bros in here, Merry Boxing... You don't say Merry Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day! I hope you got some stuff in the Boxing Day sales. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, my hands are so cold. Good morning and Merry Fishmas Chips. It's fishing time. I see there was some pre-smooching in the chat while you were waiting. It's a very, very cold Boxing Day. Oh, my hands are frozen. Can you stop talking about medication, man? There's no such thing as medication, man. And I may or may not have been playing Marvel Rivals before this stream. Ohayo, Merry Christmas. Merry Kuri. Oh, hands are cold. Merry Fishmas, Merry Fishmas. You know that meditation man is so annoying. Like, he's so annoying. I was playing today, right? And... Sorry. I was playing today and he was so annoying. Just keeps killing me. You're addicted to Marvel Rivals? Will you stop when I stream? And then I will stream forever so you never play. You need to stop with the medication, man! I said it once because I was stuttering. I'm making fun of my stutter. I see. You're just making fun of people with stutters now. I see how it is. I see how it is, Chips. Anyway, I suppose it's evening for any Americans in here, and it's very, very late evening for, well, I guess midnight for any Europeans. Are there any Asians here? Good morning. So, tell me, what did you do for Christmas and what did you eat? We're a bunch of God-fearing chips in here. We would never make fun. That's not what's happening right now. I'm seeing lots of people make fun of me right now. Anyway, I am really hungry. I've been saving my Christmas dinner for this stream, so... You ate bacon, egg, and cheese? I don't believe you! I don't believe you. So I'm gonna show you my Christmas dinner! Isn't it fancy? And... I've saved the drink pouring because I wanted to keep it for ASM. Hold on. Just realized. Had reverb on this whole time. I've saved pouring the drink until this stream so you can hear the drink pouring ASMR. Are you ready? You had 3 donuts, 4 donut holes. Where was the 4th donut then that belonged to the hole? Half a chicken, bacon, ooh, the pop, and a ranch sandwich, half of a French bread pizza so far. That doesn't sound like a very traditional Christmas dinner. Chicken, pot roast, and noodles. That also doesn't sound like a typical Christmas dinner. You drove 4 hours to your family, ate so much food, and you're literally dying. Where do your family live? 4 hours is a long time. What did you eat? 2 whole bottles of wine. Okay, so basically inside the wine is basically just Pepsi, so... I don't drink wine. I don't drink wine, but I do drink Pepsi. No, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper right now. A treacle tart? That's delicious. So, streamer, where the bacon, egg, and cheese at? Even in New York, Christmas must be celebrated. Your own Christmas tradition is pizza. Oh, so you should have a whole pizza. Like my Christmas tradition is fried chicken. A fried turkey. You didn't put enough water in the kettle, you boiled it? Oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. But at least it makes the boiling time really short. But then I feel really like uncomfortable knowing that all the water will like evaporate. What if it like burns the kettle or something? Salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts. Wait, that sounds pretty good. That sounds really yummy. Prime rib with the lobster and pigs in blankets. Turkey, ham. Oh, that's a very typical British Christmas dinner, right? Pigs in blankets and everything. I see a lot of fish, salmon, lobster. Chicken with stuffing, mash and gravy, and cake. You made all of it yourself? How long did it take? Having steak with mashed potatoes and gravy for Christmas dinner. That sounds so good. Wait, but that's... Steak with potatoes is not Christmas. But it still sounds tasty. You had pigs and blankets too? So basically today I wanted to show like... I wanted to show like what we eat in the UK for Christmas dinner. I was gonna do a little show after I finish eating though, because I'm hungry. I haven't even started to eat. Okay, hold on. Listen to the drink. Oh wait, that's not... That's not so loud, is it? Spent the whole day? Oh, you had friends and family around. Do Americans know what pigs in blankets are? I also want to know that. Do you know any Americans here? It's a fizzy Dr. Pepper flavored wine, okay? Just pretend it's wine. Pretend I drink wine. Wine is so sophisticated. So just pretend I'm sophisticated and drink wine. So you do have pigs in blankets, but they're different to the ones in the UK. What are they like? Huh? Goose legs. That sounds delicious. Ah, so good. There is a soda that tastes like Dr. Pepper called Cheer Wine. I've never heard of it. They probably don't exist in the UK. Okay, I'm gonna make a crunch sound. This is like the ASMR stream, guys. I've always wanted to do a crunchy ASMR stream. I've always wanted to do that. I feel like... Oh, Lan should be here right now. Lan really needs to be here. I'm sorry. If anyone doesn't like crunchy food ASMR, I apologize. I'm so sorry. It might sound really disgusting. It might sound really disgusting. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. If you don't want to listen to it, mute. 今日は ASMR 枠だったか。最高だな。YO, do you like ASMR 好きですか? Disgusting? We call that 助かる around this part. Okay, fine. Should I do another one? Crunchy food ASMR? Okay, I'll do it again. Oh my gosh. I really like crunchy ASMR. さあ、もっと聞かせておくれ。I'm sorry. Okay, that'll be the last one. That'll be the last one. And oh yeah, I need to tell you something. I also have chips. Listen to the chip crunch. Did you hear the chip crunch? I was going to make roast potatoes, but I turned them into roast chips. So I basically made chip-shaped roast potatoes. No, they're potatoes. As in they're chips. As in they're chips, like the fish and chips kind of chips. Anyway, so I have a new sauce. I have a new sauce. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Drake! Thank you, Drake, for the 404. Merry Fishmas! Thank you so much for the Fishmas gift. I really appreciate your Fishmas contribution. Also, Flux, if you're still here, thank you so much for your leaked contribution yesterday. I don't think I saw it. I think I might have missed it. Thank you, Inef, if you're still here. That's gore? It's not gore because potatoes aren't alive. You've got to have the lamb sauce, but I don't have lamb. I'm eating, I'm eating, chicken. Don't think lamb sauce will go well with it because it's mint. But I have to... You're always here. You don't have to always be here. I'm not putting timestamps for the ASMR crunches. Anonymous. So is this like an anonymous person, or is it like the name is anonymous? Thank you for your elite contribution towards the server and your Christmas present. Thank you so much for the Christmas present. Merry Fishmas. I'm stuttering again. Merry Fishmas, anonymous person. I probably forgot the name. Actually, it's twice this has happened. And actually, I was reading something quite interesting. Don't say Frishmas! Don't bring up what I said. Stop, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Anyway, let me tell you about the interesting thing I was reading the other I think it was yesterday. Okay, wait. It's a really interesting thing I was reading. By the way, I only woke up a few hours ago, so maybe my brain is still lagging. I actually slept. You know, from when I streamed yesterday, it took a lot of my energy because I was like singing, right? And I was trying to like be in a really upbeat mood because I was excited as well. But it meant that I slept for like 14 hours. Sleeping? Surprising. What do you mean? I told you I was changing. I told you I was turning a new leaf. I was gonna try and stay awake for at least 12 hours. I mean, it didn't happen yesterday, but I needed to like recoup my energy. So I only woke up a few hours ago, so I might still be like a bit monkey brained. But I was really happy yesterday because it was so exciting. It was so nice to be able to like spend Christmas Eve with everyone and like not be lonely for once. It was so exciting. And I'm even... So I really wanted to like time skip until today's Christmas stream, because I was feeling sad about having a lonely Christmas. So I wanted to time skip until this stream so I can spend Christmas with anyone today. Shut up! I'm not... A leaf is with an F. Anyway, so I was kind of excited for today. Anyway, so I got distracted. I was telling you about the gift thing. Stop saying cringe things in the chat. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about the gift thing I read. Oh, hold on, I can't find it. I saved it. It was really interesting, so I want to tell you about it. Okay, so this is okay, so basically I'm gonna read the post to you. What if you've been doing gifts wrong? What if handing somebody a present and saying, I hope you enjoy it, is actually the worst way to do it? Well, that's what Jacques Derrida thought. As far as records allow, we can find examples of gift-giving practices. It might be a dowry, a birthday present, or even bringing a bottle of wine to a party. Humans have always and everywhere given gifts to one another. The sociologist Marcel Mauss argued that gift exchanges play an important social function. It reinforces group solidarity and mutual obligation, because when we give a gift, we are creating a duty. We are creating a debt between the giver and the receiver. 50 years later, Jacques, I can't pronounce it, Derrida agreed. He saw giving, even at Christmas between family, as essential, an exchange between a creditor and a debtor. Even when we smile and say, oh, it's the thought that counts, gift giving comes down to economic exchange. It's why when somebody gives you a hugely and disproportionately expensive gift, you can feel patronizing. Because by giving you something so expensive, they are binding you to them. It might sound spoiled or ungrateful to moan about a new iPhone, but in the gifting, they are trapping you. For Derrida, if we are to salvage the idea of a gift being an altruist, no strings attached notion, then the only way to do so is to make both the giver and the receiver anonymous. In short, if we are to actually give a gift and not create a debt, we have to do so entirely in secret. That's the end. Sorry, I was like yapping a lot, but I read that and it was quite interesting. And it made me think of the anonymous server contribution I got yesterday and obviously today, right? It made me realize it's kind of true. Like maybe they stay anonymous because they want to keep it truly like altruistic. Or maybe they just don't want to be called out because they're shy. It could be either or. So, I don't know. Did you find that interesting? I told you, I'm like the most educational streamer you'll ever find. I mean, it does feel that way sometimes. See, I don't often receive gifts. Like, physically, I mean. But when I do, I actually do feel like obliged to give back. So, I mean, this is my first time streaming, right? And this is my first time kind of receiving contributions towards, like, my stream. So for me, if I get any contributions, server contributions, I feel like it's an exchange because I'm going to give it back to you, right? Because all those contributions are going to be reinvested into the stream. So it feels like I'm giving it back in a sense. So I don't feel like guilty or obligated to, like, I'm not giving something back because I know I'm going to be using that for I know I'm going to be using it to give back. Right? So, like, I don't feel too bad about it. But if it was a physical gift, it's like, it's just for you, right? It's like, it's just for you to keep. So it feels like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. Like, what, you have to give it back now. Like, think about what to give back. And so I have a friend. Actually, she's also a streamer. I don't know if you know Meno Ibuki Meno. She used to be part of Prism Project. So she was someone Echo met actually while Echo was trying to eat some data. So Meno is one of my. We became friends after we met through a data storm. So Echo didn't eat any of her data, by the way. Just to let you know, I told Echo not to. Anyway, so Meno is very Echo's such an extrovert. Hey, so am I. I'm an extrovert. I'm just lazy. It doesn't mean I'm not extroverted though. I have so many friends. And also, Yeah, I know Menno. 知ってる. So Menno, Menno always gives me gifts for my birthday, and she spends like 1 year searching for the perfect gift for me. And listen, Francis, I can't help it that all the girls like me. I can't help that. Girls like me. What am I supposed to do? I'm just obviously too too enticing. All the girls like me. Exactly. It's my sigma, my alpha sigma energy. Okay. Anyway, so Menno like takes a whole year to find the perfect gift for me, and she like always giggles and gets excited. She's like, "Oh, I searched so hard for this. I know this is gonna be the perfect gift." and it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, now I've got to work really hard to find something good for Menno, and it gets harder and harder every year to find like the perfect gift for her. So that obligation thing, I think it holds true in some sense, for sure. I feel like the topic has changed from the gift thing. I have like spent all my time talking instead of eating. Okay, I just drank my Dr. Pepper, my Dr. Pepper flavored wine. And I'm drinking in my wine glass because I'm very sophisticated and elegant. Just give her a Gunpla. She's not into Gundam. You want ASMR? I feel shy. I feel too shy to do another ASMR. Okay, fine. I'll do another crunch. Are you ready? This one wasn't as crunchy. Okay, one more. Can you hear it? Oh. Okay, let me try one more. This feels so embarrassing. That was the chicken. That wasn't even the chip. Okay, fine. I'll eat a chip now as well. Ah, you distracted me from what I was saying before. The sauce I'm using. Hold on. Listen to the chips crunch. Did you hear the chips? No, I need to show you. I need to show you what I'm eating the chips with. And the chicken. There's another reason why I'm eating fried chicken, by the way, because I wanted to use a sauce that I acquired recently. I need to show you this sauce. I really need to show it to you. Ah, disappeared. Hold on. I need to show you this sauce. And if you're from the UK, you know what this sauce is, I think. Maybe. Actually, maybe if you're from London, you would know what it is. Wait. Hold on. Let me. I have to save it manually. Ah! Okay. Do you know what this is? Tell me, who knows what this is? Do you know? Inev, do you know what it is? Phantom? You know what that is? It's Heinz fried chicken sauce? No, well, pyro. Okay, yes, but it's a no, but yes, but no. So in the UK, there's a famous like fried chicken shop. It might be a South London thing. Maybe south, but I'm sure they have it in the northeast and west as well. It's not sponsored by us. Heinz, please sponsor me. Heinz, I really like your sauce. Heinz, I really like your mayonnaise. Heinz, please, Heinz. Heinz, please, please, please. Anyway, Morley's is the name of the fried chicken shop that's quite famous in London. And they made like a sauce. They made the fried chickens, like the sauce they use, I guess, in their burgers, or that they put in like the little dip things. And they made like a sauce. Like Heinz actually collaborated with them and created a sauce. Which is so cool, right? It's so cool. So I wanted to try it out to see if it tasted like legit. It tastes legit. It does. It does. You want me to make looped ASMR sounds? It's a big chicken shop and Heinz decides to bottle it. Well, it's huge to get a collaboration with Heinz, I feel. Imagine I got a collaboration with Heinz. Imagine a phish Heinz collaboration. So it's like Chick-fil-A putting their sauce in stores. I have a Chick-fil-A. I have a Chick-fil-A sauce. I have one. And actually Chick-fil-A sauce tastes kind of weird. Like if you have it with chips or something, the Chick-fil-A sauce tastes kind of weird. But if you like use it with in a chicken burger or something, you can't really taste the kind of artificial flavor of it, so it tastes good. Fish and chip sauce would be so good. Imagine I released my own sauce. Imagine. It's so addicting, to be honest. What is the sauce or the Chick-fil-A sauce? This sauce or the Chick-fil-A sauce? Heinz should be honored to collab with the famous fish. They don't know me, the famous hacker. I don't think they know who I am, so maybe they won't. But if I become the famous streamer TRiGGERPHiSH, maybe. What would my sauce taste like? Like tartar sauce to put on your fish and chips. You'd buy it as merch. Imagine I become like the #1 fish and chip sauce seller. You know how like loads of streamers start making their own hot sauce? Like celebrities make their own hot sauce. Imagine I did that. That'd be so funny. Okay, do you want to hear more crunchy sounds? But they don't crunch. The crunch didn't crunch. Did you hear that one? As long as it doesn't end up like the pink sauce. Okay, so I only heard about the pink sauce recently because Heinz also released their own pink sauce, right? Pink sauce is basically just ketchup and mayo. And I used to do that all the time because that's basically like prawn cocktail sauce, right? I used to do that all the time. And you add like some other things like garlic powder and stuff like that. I used to do that all the time. It's not a new invention. Why is it pink? Because you mix ketchup and mayonnaise and mixing that makes it turn pink. A light red, basically. Are you gonna do a Japanese learning stream? Your Japanese is so good. My Japanese is terrible, but I was thinking of doing like Japanese studying streams with everyone. Like we learn how to write kanji or something. Ketchup and mayo, we call that burger sauce. Burger sauce has mustard in it as well. The American mustard. Yeah, so the TikTok lady, the one who did that, I'm saying her idea was not original. You know when you're a kid and you eat like your, I don't know, fish fingers and chips or something, and you get like ketchup or mayo or something, and then you're a kid, so you just mix them all up. That's basically what that lady, TikTok lady, did. I mean, she was just some normal lady. It's not her fault, I think. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm trying not to have bad manners and eat with my mouth full. 普通に日本語うまいんだよな。Thank you. Thank you for the... Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment. I need some Dr. Pepper for this. Oh, it's too fizzy. And I just dropped it all over my table. See, I got nervous because I was complimented. Oh, wait, what? She spent 100k startup money on a yacht party. Okay, that's silly. That is really silly. You like the weird taste of mayo and ketchup? It's not weird, though. It tastes good. She didn't put ingredients on the label. That's so America, though. That's so America, though. You don't sound like British when speaking Nihongo. Well, I don't think my pronunciation is very good, but thanks. Thank you. Omerareta. I was complimented. Not the Dr. Pepper abuse. It's abusing me by deciding to spill itself all over my table. When did you start learning Japanese? I've never learnt Japanese. Like never. But I've watched anime for a really long time, if that counts. I think this part might be really crunchy. Is it really disgusting? Does it sound really disgusting to hear the crunch? Hiragana and katakana are easy to learn, kanji though. Okay, so I know hiragana and katakana because you know, back in the day. I wonder if I'm allowed to say this. Hold on, let me think about it before I say it. Okay, so back in the PS2 times. Back in the PS2 times, the PS2 era. There are some games when you import them from Japan, obviously it's imported, so you can't, they're not in English. Like, let's say I don't know if any mecha fans are here, but back then Super Robot Wars was like all in Japanese. So the Super Robot Wars, it's like it has the text in it. It's kind of like it's a turn-based strategy game. So there's lots of text stuff, and all the text was in Japanese, right? So I kind of learned hiragana and katakana by force because of Super Robot Wars. The old Super Robot Wars game on PS2, which were acquired by very normal and legal means, by the way. So it was totally like 100% imported from Japan. So it was all in Japanese. So I was kind of forced to learn hiragana and katakana, and even some like easy kanji from that game. So it's not just from anime. Anime is just my listening skills and understanding, I guess, is from like is from anime. Thank you so much, Floki Oden-sen. Thank you for the 404 not found. So I missed the message. It said one refreshing. Hello, Yuletide greetings upon you, fish. This year I gift you the power to cast the Curse of Ra. To use this power, simply shout Curse of Ra at the ops. Use this power responsibly. I shall. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wait, we have some Super Robot Wars fans. What? Are you eating light bulbs? Wait, was the crunch that crunchy? Was it that crunchy? It may have sounded like a light bulb. Hiragana, katakana, yomeru to na. Yeah, I can read hiragana and katakana very easy. I can read some kanji. You know me. Wait, you don't like hearing crunchy noises in the mic? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I feel like this is... I feel like there might be some people here who's like, ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not a granny because of PS2. PS2 is retro, okay? You skipped all the dialogue? But the dialogues are like the best part. Wait, are you calling me old because I had a PS2? Or what if I was super young when I had a PS2? I actually don't remember which Super Robot was. Don't remember which one. It was a very long time ago. Learning Japanese from Super Robot Wars. Times are tough, okay? Times are tough. Times are tough. You had forced to learn Japanese if you wanted to play Japanese games. You didn't know it was possible to weeb your way into speaking a language? Well, that's where you're wrong. I don't speak it. I can understand, but I don't speak. But I'm glad that a lot of you know Super Rebel Wars. I'm quite surprised. Wait, that one was super loud? Damn, PS2, how are the dinosaurs? What the heck? PS2 is like... If you were born like 20 years ago, you had a PS2. What do you mean? How can you call me old because of that? What do you mean? Everyone had a PS2, right? I mean, if you were born after the 2000s, why are you even here? But still. Owning a PS1, on the other hand. Yeah, who was one of those? No one had one of... No one had those. Surely. Yeah, no, PS1? Oh my god, who has those? Anyway, PS2 isn't that old, okay? It's not that old. I'm not... Is PS2 considered retro now? It actually is. Did you know the PS2 is over 20 years old, which is considered retro? It's kind of like in the 2000s, how everyone considered 1980s as retro. This is 2024. We're going into 2025. The 2000s, I'm sorry, but that's retro now. PS2 wa mada geneki da ga. It's a legend! Yes, the PS2 is legendary. Exactly. It's a legendary thing, okay? PS2 was the best console. 20 is still young. 20 is basically a baby. Don't tell me you have the first Nintendo Game Boy. Who had one of those? Oh my gosh, like, surely nobody had one of those. I'm like eating nervously right now. The PSP is also considered a retro console. Did you know that? I didn't have a Game Boy. I mean, okay, I actually did have the first Game Boy, but it was passed down to me from a cousin. It wasn't mine because it was a little bit before my time, I think. But I had one. I did have one because it was given to me. For Christmas, she's making us feel old. What the heck? What do you mean, me? What do you mean? You're all literally calling me a hag and old in the chat. How am I making you feel old? I'm the one being bullied right now. Being called a grandma. Being called a gramophone. Kanki, I'm sorry. PSP was so goated. I wish I kept mine. PSP, or was it PS Vita? I can't remember. Crisis Core, Gundam vs Gundam, Monster Hunter, and also what was it I used to play? Gravity Rush. Those games were my favorites on PSP because those had the best memories for me. Playing Monster Hunter and Gundam vs Gundam in school. Best memories. Best memories. Stop saying I'm hag maxing and call me a grandma. I'm very young. I'm so young. You're not calling me an Intel Pentium? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Intel Pentium? That's actually mad. I can't believe you said that. Gravity Rush is so good. I used to love Gravity Rush. Like, I used to play that. I loved it so much, I bought it on my PS4. It was on Vita, wasn't it? Was it on Vita? I had a PSP too. Okay. Monster Hunter and Gundam vs. Gundam on PSP. Crisis Core and Gravity Rush on PS Vita. There you go, okay? You don't even have a PS to play Gravity Rush? I feel like it'd be really awkward to play it on PC. Monster Hunter 2 Generation, Yokata na. I can't remember which Monster Hunter I used to play on. It was so long ago. Where the red PSP and it got stolen? I'm so sorry. Have you played any of the recent Monster Hunter titles? Rise. I have Rise on my Switch. And I also had I also have the one World. I have World on my PC as well. On Steam. You play the Kamen Rider game on PSP. I think I know which one you're talking about, because I think I had it as well. And there was also the Kamen Rider games on PS2 that I used to play as well, the fighting ones. It's probably Freedom Unite, the one that everyone played on PSP. Thoughts on Jack and Daxter? I have no idea what that is. If it was PSP or Vita, it was probably Freedom Unite. It probably was. I did play the one on Wii as well. Which one was that one on Wii? Monster Hunter 2. Gravity Rush was kept console and handheld exclusive, so you needed it. That is so true. By the way, crunch warning, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The second one wasn't as good as the first for Gravity Rush. I didn't enjoy the second one. The first one was so good though. You never heard of Naughty Dog games? Isn't Crash Bandicoot Naughty Dog? Isn't Crash Bandicoot Naughty Dog? Crash was my childhood. Monster Hunter was the best thing that ever happened to PSP. That just my school memories. My school memories is just playing Monster Hunter with my friends. And I was gonna hold on. Did I ever play Sly Cooper? I've not heard of that one either. If it was okay, then Freedom Unite 2 must have been the one I played on PSP. Street Fighter and PS2 is so fun back in the days. Me and my brother would go for hours. See, I didn't play Street Fighter much. I remember when I was really, really little, maybe 2 or 3 years old, we had a babysitter at home, and the babysitter would play Street Fighter on PS2. But I didn't play it because I think I was too young, maybe back then. But it looked fun. But I was more into Tekken, I guess, and also Mortal Kombat, not Street Fighter. Kuraban was psycho. Yes! Psycho! Crash Bandicoot, the best! My first Crash game was actually Crash Bash. Crash Bash was so good. It was like the best, one of the best party games. Jak and Daxter was the other big IP Naughty Dog had with Crash. I don't recall it though, even the name doesn't sound... It's not like Ratchet and Clank, no. No. Surely not. Oh, Birth by Sleep. I actually got the Kingdom Hearts like a Final Mix 1 and Final Mix 2, I think. I don't know which one it was. But it has all the games. I bought the pack, the bundle thing. So I wanted to do that as a playthrough on stream. But again, I'm really scared about like backseating, so I don't know, I might keep it as membership only. Ratchet and Clank is by Insomniac. Oh, but I've never heard of Jak and Daxter. Oh, you played Armored Core on the PSP? I never played an Armored Core game on PSP. A fighting game you play. Oh, Dynasty Warriors. I didn't play Dynasty Warriors, but I watched it being played a lot. And Tekken, I used to play that. I used to play that with, yeah. Crash Bash, wasn't that a PS1 game? But you know PS1 games can be played on PS2, right? PS1 games can be played on PS2. Okay. Any Star Wars games? I never played any Star Wars games. I'm not interested in Star Wars. Have you heard of the Game of the Year Astrobot? The first time I had heard of Astrobot was when it won the Game of the Year. No, I never... Okay, I haven't played... Wait, no. So I used to watch... Okay, listen. Okay, I think I have to mention this. It's going to be a little bit of fish lore here, but I think I have to go into story time because I feel like it needs to be mentioned. Otherwise, a lot of things I'm going to say doesn't really make sense. Budokai Tenkaichi. Yes, I used to play that a lot as well. That was another thing. PS2, I used to play a lot. Okay, fish lore time. Are you ready? PS3 なら PS1 ソフトできるから助かる. Yeah, the backwards compatibility basically was the best part of like the PS3. Alright, lore time. So, maybe you've had me mention a lot. You know why I wanted to save this? Is because I was waiting for a marshmallow about this, but I never got a marshmallow question about it. So I feel like I have to tell you by myself. I was waiting for someone to be curious, but I guess no one bothered asking. So I will explain it. So maybe you've had me mention, like, I've watched XYZ being played a lot. And I used to play games with someone. So I have an older brother. And when we were little, okay, so let me start from the beginning. No one's ever asked me like, why are you into Kamen Rider? Why are you into Gundam? Why are you into mecha and everything? It's all because of my older brother. So my older brother is about 2 years older than me. So all the consoles and everything were, I guess, all because of my brother. The only console that I actually, like, the only thing that was, like, belonged to me, had nothing to do with my brother, was, like, Nintendo. Like, I used to have, I had a Game Boy, I had an XP, I had a DS, I had the Switch, and that's all my thing. That's got nothing to do with my brother. So, like, those were, I guess, those are interests that were solely belonging to me. But all my other interests, I guess, is because of my brother, right? Is my brother single? My brother is basically a male version of me. AKA a basement dweller. I mean, he literally lives in a basement. Just like I do. Just a different basement. My brother is... he's exactly how you might think he is from the description. Imagine... Okay, he's into mecha. He's into tokusatsu. He lives in a basement. You can probably imagine the rest, right? He's also... He does some PC things as well as his job. Is he single? I think the question answers itself, right? From what I said. The question answers itself from what I said. Does he also have a neck beard? He does. He actually does. Can we date him? My brother's type is... You know Squirrel Girl? That's my brother's type. And from Nikkei, his wife is... You know the one with the short brown hair? And the big jacket? I forgot her name. That's his type. So unless you are all very, very thick women with short hair, I'm afraid he may not date you. But also, I don't think he's ever dated anyone in his entire life, so, not her. No, not Eleg. Anis! He really likes Anis. He's really into Anis. And any girl that looks like Anis, I guess. If you're a thick woman with short hair, go and riz my brother up, because... I mean, maybe you wouldn't, though. He's a bit smelly. Anyway, you're not letting me finish the story about my brother! So, my brother, my brother is the one that got me into basically almost every single interest I have. So like mecha, like because of him, I watched like tokusatsu on TV, Kamen Rider. Like I watched Kamen Rider back when Kabuto first started airing. It was because of my brother, right? In fact, I watched anime because of my brother. He brought home a DVD of Naruto, right? And that was like my first actual like anime in Japanese. So basically, and also even rock music. Like I'm really into rock music because of my brother. I basically share my brother, I guess, shaped my entire personality growing up because yeah, we had the exact same interests because he kind of, it wasn't a DVD. Did I just say, I just said a DVD of Naruto. Stop calling me out. Anyway, I used to play a lot of, so we only had one PlayStation and one PC, right? And we had to share it. So when one of us would be on the PC, the other would be on the PS2, and then we'd switch. So we used to play a lot of PS2 games together, which same, like for example Gundam vs Gundam and everything. Like I used to play with my brother a lot. So in school, because obviously there was only a 2-year difference between us, right? We were in the same school, so we used to have the same kind of friend circle, and we used to bring our PSPs and play Monster Hunter and Gundam vs Gundam together during lunch breaks and morning breaks. So yes. And Crash Bash, I think my brother got it from, you know, a long time ago, right? There used to be, in the UK, there used to be magazines, game magazines, and they came with like free games. So that's how, I think Crash Bash might have been one of the free games. And that's how we played that. You played San Andreas with your sister? Me too! I played San Andreas, I played Vice City and San Andreas with my older brother. So a lot of the games I watched him play, like Armored Core and stuff like that, most games, even Dynasty Warriors, right? There are so many games I know because I had to watch it. As in, I wasn't allowed to play because it was his turn to play. So that's why I know so many games as well, but I've never played it. Whereas Kingdom Hearts was my game. He didn't play that, I played it and he watched. So sometimes we did take turns in like who got to play which game. But we were very fair and we did share everything. Was he the reason he got you into guns? Yes. Basically, my brother was the one who downloaded all the games, so we played it. He was the reason I got into guns, but I think I continued playing it longer than he did. Because I definitely played it longer than he did. But Team Fortress 2, that was something I played, he didn't play it. So I do have some interest that would just belong to me, but most of them, I have to admit, is because of my older brother. Magazines? Are you making fun of me for having magazines? Free games and magazines? It was my older brother who bought them, not me. Okay? It wasn't me. It was him. Downloaded all the games that era before Steam. Yeah, this was... I don't even know, I mean, where Guns Online came from. But it was so good. Guns was such a good era, like... But also, yeah, because of my brother, I also played Halo Combat Evolved. Like, that was my first ever PC FPS. And I used the mouse and keyboard for that too. I can't believe I'm being bullied! Why are you calling me old and not calling my brother old? Anyway, my brother is in a different basement from me. So I don't have much contact with my brother anymore. We do talk sometimes on Discord still, but not much because my brother's a bit, how do I say this? He's a bit, addicted to his interests. Like, he can spend, like, 24 hours just glued on the PC. And, like, he won't realize time has passed. I don't think he's mentally all there, so, like, you know, in a nice way to fit it. Our basement's a fish family tradition. My brother is all my family, basically. He's an otaku. Yeah, the type that gets super hyperfixated. For me, my hyperfixation is sleep. So at least I do other things, right? It's like your princess is in another castle except we're dungeon dwellers. No! He's the dungeon dweller. He's the basement dweller. I go outside sometimes. Is he addicted to gachas now? Yes. He plays what is it called? He plays Wuthering Waves, and he also plays what's the other one called again? Well, Nikkei as well, but there's one more, the one with the shark girl. What is it called again? Yes. The ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, that's it. That one. So he's Zenless Zone Zero. Yes. He's addicted to those three. Yes, Wuwa, ZZZ, and Nikkei. Those are his three obsessions. Guys, we need to help him. Mihoyo fanboy now. He only recently became it when all those games came out. He's been trying to like convince me to play them as well. And not that I wouldn't play them, but I've got other. I'm a monkey brain. I'm a fish brain. I can only focus on one game at a time. 3? No, he plays way more. Those are just the ones he spent a lot of money on. I don't know who his favorite is in that game. All I know is his type is the girls with the really big butts and big boobies and short hair. That's all I know. My chips have gone cold. You made me talk too much. It's gone cold. It's gone cold. You made me talk too much. Does he like League? No, he's not into League. He plays, what have I seen him play lately? Because we don't... He lives in a different basement, right? So I've not actually seen my brother physically in person for many years. But I see on Discord, like, what games he plays. And sometimes I stalk him and check what he's been doing. My brother is kind of, like, famous online. How do I... Not famous in the sense... He's been online for a long time. Like, he's been online for a long time, right? And then he has as in he's been online, like, on forums and stuff, right? So he's made, like, a little community over the past, like, I don't know, a few decades, I guess. So, that's a few decades is maybe too much. Let's say a couple of decades. He's been online, right? Not like PewDiePie famous. No, what I mean is, no, not even esports famous. He's not an esports guy. I mean, I guess because he's a degen, right? He's a degenerate, so, he's not decades! I said a couple of decades! A couple! No, he's not a Reddit mod. No, he's not a... Oh my gosh, no. He's a nerd! All I'm trying to say is, the basement nerds, the more degenerate they are, I guess, they somehow manage to gather lots of fellow degens, and he's like the king of the degens, right? So he even has his own dedicated like fan server on Discord. I think it's supposed to be a joke, but I'm in his server sometimes. So I'm in the server, right? And sometimes I check it, and I wish I didn't. Like, I wish it's always a regret. He's not he's not a mod on anything. He's not a mod. He just used to be a forum poster on like really old forums, like for like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. He used to be like on loads of like really old forums. Game Facts. You know Game Facts? Who remembers that? Who remembers that forum? My brother was like famous on Game Facts. So, he so, hey, I was never on it. I was never on it. My brother was. My brother used to post on it. You know the wikis of it, not the forums. He used to be. He used to be. What do you mean I'm Asian? I never posted on it. Stop calling it. We've got like two sides of the coins right now. My brother used to be a Game Facts. Does Game Facts still exist? Does it still exist? I don't even know. I never used it, but he used to post on it. And I wouldn't call him a contributor because he never contributed anything. He just posted. How long have we been talking? Too long. I think everyone's a bit too curious about him. And I knew this was gonna happen. This is why I didn't want to mention him. Because he's basically... I feel like a lot of you would relate to him. And a lot of you would relate to him because you're quite similar, I think. Because I'm basically, I guess, I'm basically a cooler and more social and more normal version of my brother. Yeah. Is he a VTuber? Can we sub? You know, recently I told him, hey, you'd be pretty good if you're a streamer. Since so many people like you, why don't you ever become a streamer or a VTuber if you don't want to show your face? He's like, that's so cringe. And so if that will probably answer your question. I'm way cooler than my brother. What do you mean? I told you he's a basement dweller, but the bad kind. I'm the good kind of basement dweller. I'm the good kind. He's the bad kind. I still have a life, and I'm social, and I have friends, and I go out, and I talk to people. Yeah, I'm the Sigma version of him. Does he know you're a streamer now? He does know. He does know. He does. He called you cringe. Yeah, I mean, he thinks it's cool that I do it. I mean, he doesn't want to do that himself. That's what I meant. He doesn't want. He wouldn't ever do that himself. It's just because I think he'd be. He doesn't watch my streams, no. But I think he would be a good streamer, to be honest, because I feel like he has a lot in common with everyone. He's not a Chad. He's like the opposite. I don't think you understand. I actually don't think you understand what he's... you don't understand, do you? No, that's not my brother. That's not my brother! My brother's not anonymous! My brother would never give me money! My brother has never given me any money in my entire life. He's my older brother, and he doesn't even remember to wish me happy birthday. Until, like, usually 10 days after my birthday's gone. And he's never given me a birthday present. He's never given me Christmas presents. He's never given me anything. So he's definitely not going to be an anonymous gifter. And also, he doesn't come to my streams. Oh my god, he's you? You don't give your siblings gifts for Christmas or their birthday? You don't even say happy birthday to them? Wait, can I go and warm up my food? You made me talk too much, and now my food's gone cold. He's just a stranger, basically. I mean, no, because he's still my brother, right? He's basically my only family. 誕生日おめでとう。いや。誕生日じゃない。まだです。I'm gonna go warm up my food, okay? I don't want to do it in the microwave. It's gonna go soggy. I'm gonna put it in the oven. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. What's going on in here? Pregnancy in my chat? What the heck? I put my stuff in the oven, so I'm gonna get it back out in like 5 minutes. Can you stop doing lewd things in the chat? Every time I disappear, you do lewd behavior in the chat. You've returned boy pregnant. Isn't there a word for that? What was it? Lan taught me. Preg. Please don't learn from Lan. But she taught me about the Omegaverse. She taught me what an alpha, omega, and beta is. She also taught me lots of things I wish I never knew. Back to fish bro talk. Listen, I gave you the lore, I gave you my background lore, and I didn't. This is not the way I expected to reveal it. I was waiting for the question. So, Fish, why are you into Gundam and Kamen Rider and everything else that, you know, girls are typically not into? I was waiting for that question and it never came. So I had to reveal it in such a boring way. I wanted to do it in a really cool way and like sit down. Let me tell you the story of why I'm into Kamen Rider and Gundam and everything else. And I'm not a basement dweller because of him. And I'm not a basement dweller. I'm not a basement dweller in the first place. What was your favorite mobile suit in Gundam vs Gundam? It's been so long, I don't remember, but I think it might have been you know Kincaid's one? Kincaid's suit. The one from Crossbone. So where do you dwell? I may dwell in a basement, but I don't stay in the basement all the time. Lately, yeah, the X1, yes, X1, yes. I'm a bed dweller. I basically live in my bed, so technically I'm not at my PC or my basement. I'm in my bed. There's a difference. Whereas my brother's always literally hooked onto the PC. Anyway, I have so many stories to tell you about my brother, like how he scarred me. He scarred me on my forehead because when I was 2, I couldn't pronounce. We were watching Power Rangers, and I couldn't pronounce the word yellow because I was 2. So I was saying Lelo, and he got a toy car. He had like I think maybe Transformers toys. So he kept hitting me on the head with a toy truck or something. He was like, yellow, it's yellow, say yellow, and I'd be like, lelo, and he'd be like smashing me on the head, and I was like, he was like, yellow, say yellow, and I was, lelo, and then he'd like beat me up, and because I couldn't pronounce the word yellow, and then I have a scar on my forehead. Is it a cool anime scar? It's actually super tiny, but whenever I get the opportunity to remind him, I do. Does he lift? I don't know how to say this in a nice way. No. No, he doesn't. He's not a huge buff 7-foot person like me. So, yeah. Lan's here! Lan, you missed the ASMR! You don't call that a scar, it's a dent. No, it's a scar! It's a cool battle scar, it's just a small one. A big guy with a big beard. I think sometimes he does shave. You missed my ASMR! I was making a crunchy sounds with my fried chicken. Like I fried it to be extra crispy so I could make ASMR sounds with it. No, I was not talking about Mpreg. I think it's ready. All of you in the chat were saying you were pregnant. So I said, oh, a male. You said you were boy pregnant. I said, wait, Lan taught me the word for this. That's all I said. Oh no, I think my food might be back and it might be crunchy and ready. So Lan, if you stay, you can hear crunchy ASMR. Are you ready, Lan? Okay, wait, I'm coming back. heck? What the? I'm pretending I'm not seeing any of this. I'm gonna pretend I saw nothing. I'll just pretend I saw nothing. Okay, are you ready for the crunch? Oh, it might burn me. That wasn't crunchy, that was really hot. I just read Lance. Wait, I'll do the extra crunchy part just for Lan. These aren't as good as the first crunches. You know the first piece of chicken I had? That was so crunchy, right? Do you remember the crunchy noises? This is not making super crunchy noises. Okay, I think this is it. Maybe this is all. Wait, crunchy chips? It's too hot, it's burning my tongue. Let me find another crunchy one, hold on. Oh, this one's crunchy, this one's crunchy. This one's a crunchy chip. I'm really sorry to everyone who hates food sounds. Lan is my gen maid and my maid. So, please, 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 follow Lan as well. Lan also likes food ASMR. What did I admit? I only said who Lan was. I said my maid. She's my maid, not my mate. My maid. There's a difference. Ojo-san ya, saiko da yo. I think Wayo really likes ASMR sounds. This isn't a potato. This is okay. These are chips, like some fish and chips kind of chips. That's what I'm eating right now. No, she's my maid. She's my maid. I drank my Dr. Pepper now to cool my tongue down. That's really hot. Oh, the name is Yotsu-san? Yotsu. Yotsu. That looks like a really tiny tsu. So there's like a dash between the O, so I was like, Y-O. I didn't burp. I drank it. But it has no fizz in it, because I opened it yesterday and I took all the fizz out. No, I didn't. I know what I'm doing. You heard something else. If I were to do that, I'd mute. And also, it's bad manners to do something like that. I would never do that. But if you'd like to imagine that because it makes you happy, go ahead. But fizzy drinks give me stomachache, so I can't drink fizzy drinks. So I usually let the fizz out by opening it and shaking it and then putting it in the fridge. My nose. I don't think I have any more crunchy parts. 正式な呼び方じゃないけど、別に何でもいいのよ、呼び方なん。So it's not. They said Yotsu is not their way of saying their name, but they don't mind how to say it. I don't know how to say their name. Dr. Pepper's the worst drink. What's wrong with Dr. Pepper? What's wrong with Dr. Pepper? It's so good. I do have a crunchy. I think I do have a crunchy one left. Hold on. Okay, this might be the last crunch, everyone. It's gonna be the last one. Are you ready? There may be one more. There might be one more. That was the last one, I think. I'm sorry, the crunch is finished. Gotta be that guy, water is better. I drink water normally, like all the time. Using sauce on oven-baked chips. Wait, what is wrong with that? What's wrong with you? Of course you need sauce with oven-baked chips. Otherwise it'll be too dry. I think Lan might have gone. She missed the best crunch. Do you drink anything other than Dr. Pepper, or is it the official fizzy fizz? Dr. Pepper's my favorite fizzy drink, but without the fizz. Normally I drink water or tea. And coffee sometimes. This is how peripherals get sticky? Okay, one of my pet peeves is when getting like food or oily stuff all over like controllers or any peripherals. I really hate that so much. So I keep like wipes. I keep wet wipes on my desk so I can clean my hands. I really hate that. I hate that so much. It's like one of the things I hate. Really hate, like dirty peripherals. Because I don't like my hands being dirty. You had to take a rate. The crunching was too good. You missed the best crunch. I found a really crunchy part. You missed it. Oh no, I dropped it on my table. You missed it, but that was the last one though. Oily hands are the worst. Like I don't... Well, normally, typically I don't eat and like use my PC at the same time. See, tissues aren't good enough. If you have oily hands, tissues are not clean. You need wipes, like actual wet wipes, to clean your hands. Tissue just dries it. It doesn't actually like clean it. So I usually have antibacterial. You know the strong like alcohol wipes. I have those just in case I also drop stuff on my desk as well. Sometimes I drop my tea. I think you might have heard me go, "Oh my god, I dropped my tea on my desk." I do that quite often. Accidentally, obviously. And this stream's gonna be archived. You don't need to clip it. So because I drop stuff on my desk sometimes, I have to keep like alcohol wipes on my desk. Alcohol, you know those like Dettol, you know the Dettol hand wipes? You don't even know? No one carries Dettol hand wipes around? Am I just the only germaphobe around? My keyboard is not full of crumbs. This is literally the first time I'm eating, like, as I'm on my PC. You keep alcohol wipes on you too. This is what I mean, see? It's normal, right? You're a clean maniac. I'm just a little bit of a germaphobe. Just a little bit. So I always carry, like, alcohol wipes. The Dettol ones. Usually because I always like to keep my hands clean. I don't like any sticky or oily feeling on it. Yeah, me too. I hate anything like on my hands. I hate the feeling of like anything sticky or like slimy or anything like disgusting on my hands. Like even food, right? I don't like the feeling of it, so I always have to carry it. Especially like, let's say if you go out to eat, right? You don't know if there's going to be like a sink or like, you know, a bathroom to use to clean your hands. So I always have to carry wipes, especially when I'm outside. You carry alcohol gel in the shower? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. That's so weird. No, that's... You're trolling. You're trolling. Do you eat chips with chopsticks? Okay, so, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. So I did just say I'm a... Listen to me! Listen to me first! Listen to me first! No, listen! It's got nothing to do with being a weeb. It's got nothing to do with being a weeb. I just told you I'm a germaphobe. I just told you I don't like the feeling of like sticky or oily things on my hands. Right? So the best way to eat food is with chopsticks because you're not touching it. And I don't like using forks because it's metal, so it hurts. Like I don't want to accidentally bite into it. Hashitsukai no. I do because it keeps your hands clean. It keeps your hands clean. My brother likes it. My brother doesn't use chopsticks to eat. It just keeps, trust me, it keeps your hands clean. Snack tweezers? I've never seen those. What the heck? It's nothing to do with being a weeb. It's just cleaner and easy to eat. I don't know what you're talking about. How about the next time you game and you want to eat your Cheetos with your Cheeto... Instead of getting Cheeto dusted fingers, why don't you try and eat your Cheetos with chopsticks? And then you can keep your hands clean for your, you know, mouse and keyboard or your controller. My brother does not shovel food in his mouth with his hands. I'm pretty sure he uses a knife and fork. But tongs, like tiny tongs, would work as well. If you're playing games and eating crisps, use a bowl and a spoon. And you're saying chopsticks are bad to eat crisps with a spoon? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Eating crisps with a spoon and you're saying chopsticks are worse? We've got someone who eats crisps with a spoon in here. You eat barehanded? But then what about touching stuff? You're gonna have to wash your hands and get up, you know? How about we all look at the person who uses a spoon? Okay? You judge the person who uses a spoon, don't judge me. You keep it barehanded, you keep a paper towel. I don't trust anyone who uses paper towels to clean their hands after eating. Because that doesn't clean your hands. You need actual wet wipes to clean your hands with. You need alcohol wipes or like the soapy wipes. The mashed up bitch, you need to throw that away. Your brother used to crush the crisps in the bag and tip it into his mouth. You've just unlocked a memory. I think my brother used to do that too. When we were young, he used to do that. That's what your pants are for, Fish. You mean my trousers? I would never wipe it on my trousers. That's disgusting. That's so disgusting. You're all disgusting. Your bathroom's 2 steps from your setup, but you still have to get up. You still have to get up. You don't want to get up, would you? Like, why would you do that? I mean, you can just stay sitting down. Did you hear the crunch? I'm sorry. You heard Brits use a spoon and fork. I do eat my burgers with a knife and fork sometimes, but that's because it's the easiest way to eat it. I told you I use chopsticks to eat my chips. I don't touch it. I don't like touching burgers with my hands because then it all falls out and it's kind of dirty and it goes sloppy and everywhere. So it's easier to eat it with a knife and fork. Why? Okay, why? Why are you confused? Why are you confused? What do you mean? What's wrong with using a knife and fork to eat a burger? Disgusting is a Christmas bauble kissing each other. I know, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's so disgusting, isn't it? Use your hands, ma'am. Okay, okay, listen. Using hands means 2 things. Number 1, your hands get dirty. Number 2, everything falls out. Everything falls out. How do you keep all the insides of the burger remaining inside if you hold it with your hands? Because they're too big, right? Burgers are so big that when you hold them, like half of it flaps open. So, I mean, how do you eat burgers with your hands? Because it all falls, doesn't it all like come out? Because you're holding it with your hands, but it's like huge and it all falls out from the bottom end. What do you mean, how do I hold it like a normal person? I hold it normally. I have really huge hands. I'm 7 foot, remember? No, but then if you hold it from the bottom, if you use both hands to hold the bottom, then the sides will flop out. I don't have tiny hands. Hold it with some paper. No, but so I've done that before. I've done that before. I've done it like where, you know, where we keep the paper around it, but then everything falls out inside the paper. So you end up with loads of all the like the fillings of the burger inside the bottom of the paper bag. Knife and fork is better than hands for a burger. Thank you. See, we have 1 normal person in the chat who agrees. Fish is delusionally tall. What? That's actually mad. Say that again? I'm sorry? I'm actually really tall, like physically and mentally. I'm so tall. Delusionally. One hand on the side, other side on the bottom. Wait, I'm trying to imagine that. But then if you do that, let's say your left hand is holding the left side, your right hand's holding the bottom, then the right side is going to be floppy and everything's going to come out. That doesn't... that doesn't... that doesn't make sense. Eat the right side for... What kind of burger are you eating? The normal kind. Maybe my hands and my mouth, they might not be the biggest. Maybe, even though I'm 7 foot tall, even people who are 7 foot tall can have like smaller than average hands and mouth. So maybe like, it might be a me problem. It might be a me problem. It might be a me problem, but if it's the way I eat without everything falling out, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Normal burgers, like, I don't know, Burger King. Not the McDonald's one. I don't actually like McDonald's burgers. I like the filet of fish. Kids eat burgers with a knife and fork. Kids eat burgers with a knife and fork. Burger King burgers still moo, fish? What? They're so overcooked though. She prefers the Whopper over the McTasty. I mean, McDonald's burgers have a really weird taste. Do you eat your pizza with a knife and fork? Only if I'm in the mood, not in the mood to keep my hands clean. Then I eat it with a knife and fork. But if I'm in a position where I can wash my hands, I will eat it with my hands. They're saying that sandwiches I eat with my hands. But sandwiches are they feel clean because the bread is dry, so it's not gonna make your hands dirty. So things that won't make my hands like dirty, I'll eat it with my hands. Do you guys have plastic wrappers? We have the paper wrappers around burgers. But again, if the paper's on it, then how are you supposed to bite it if the paper's in the way? Maybe I just don't know how to eat burgers. I don't eat them often. Burger with a knife and fork is not crazy. It's normal in the UK. It's normal to do that. How about ramen? I'm not a big ramen fan. I don't eat sandwiches with cutlery. Sandwiches you eat with your hands. That's normal. I think everyone in the UK eats sandwiches with their hands. See? I'm right. See, it's normal. Do you eat spaghetti with a spoon? I only use a fork with spaghetti, but actually recently I've been I'm not gonna say this, you're gonna bully me. I'm actually not gonna say it. I'm just gonna carry on eating my food. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say. I don't eat it with scissors. I don't eat it with scissors. No. I didn't say anything. Whatever you know, you've made it up for yourself. Okay. Listen. How about you listen to me for 1 second? How about you listen to me for 1 second? Have you ever tried eating spaghetti with chopsticks? Have you ever tried it? Why are forks better than chopsticks? Tell me that first. It's actually, for some reason, spaghetti eaten with chopsticks is tastier than a fork. And I think it's with the forks are harder for like picking up the food, number one. Number two, forks. Okay, I might have it's not easier to twirl it around a fork. It's actually it's easier to twirl it around a chopstick, number one. Number two, you don't need training in acrobatics or finger gymnastics to use chopsticks. Chopsticks are so easy to use, and if you don't know how to use it, that's a skill issue. Listen to me. When you use it with chopstick, it's tastier because you don't have the taste of metal in your mouth. And also, I'm really scared of biting forks. Like, I'm really scared of biting metal cutlery because it's happened to me once, and it really, like, I don't even like to talk about it because it really hurts me. Like, it really hurts my teeth. It hurts my brain to even remember what happened. But like, when you accidentally bite a metal cutlery, it really hurts. Accidentally, you don't intentionally bite cutlery. You have the taste of wood. I use plastic chopsticks. Plastic forks. What about the environment? You don't care about the environment, just using plastic forks and throwing them away? Hang on, I'm on my last chip. So I actually use like bamboo chopsticks, where they basically have like the texture of plastic. You can wash them. You can wash those chopsticks. The real way to help the environment is to eat spaghetti barehanded. I see. So why don't you all eat that instead of using chopsticks? Since chopsticks are so terrible according to all of you. I just drank my Dr. Pepper. She bought them in the local Japan shop. What makes you think I don't live in Japan? What if I lived here and that's why I use chopsticks? Then what? Then what? 箸についてこんなに話してる人中髪ないかな。He's saying, how do I translate that? Like, he doesn't often see this conversation about people talking about chopsticks to this level. You know, there is a Japanese person in this chat. How do you think they feel? How do you think they feel when everyone's, you know, just basically saying terrible things about chopsticks? Are they saying bad things about knives and forks? Well, you know, at the end of the day, when you're at home, you can eat food how you want and however makes you comfortable. Wait, hold on. No, because streaming in the morning is too unrealistic for me. So you don't think I would live in Asia because I wouldn't stream in the morning. But how do you know that no matter where I live, right, I'd be up all night because nighttime is when I'm alive and daytime is when I'm sleeping. Doesn't matter which country I'm in. Japanese knows how to use fork and spaghetti, man. You know, that's quite funny because almost all of my Japanese friends, unless they're like Westaboos, I mean, if they're outside, they would eat chopsticks. I mean, they would eat spaghetti with a fork, obviously, because they're outside. But if they're at home, they would eat it with chopsticks. I don't need chopsticks to eat cereal. What the heck? I use a spoon for that. 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 A blender and a straw. Oh my gosh. That sounds disgusting. How about kimchi? I don't eat kimchi. That's spicy. I don't like spicy food. So I was actually in NA. So how do you know that I'm not in New York? Like, how do you know that I don't live in New York right now? You just assume I live in the UK. You just assume I'm British. But how do you know that I don't live in New York? You're just making assumptions about me. You shake your coffee? I use a spoon to stir it. A gut feeling. A gut feeling. You sound British, to be fair. You can live anywhere in the world. Exactly. Just, you know, any British person can live in another country. They don't have to be stuck in the UK. I'm gonna pour more Dr. Pepper. I've been bullied out of the state for my burger skirmishes. I actually... ASMR for everyone. I actually, yeah, I'm not stuck in the UK. Where, Phantom, I thought you were in the UK. If you're in New York, you would have known about Boston. Didn't you tell me Boston wasn't in New York? Phish, why your song have Russian words? Because the singer is Russian. Origa, she's Russian. If I revoke the bacon, egg, and cheese rights? Well, no, listen. I actually, I went to, where did I go? California. I went to California once. And, they did look at me a bit funny when I asked. I had a burger. And they looked at me a bit funny when I asked for a knife and fork. They looked at me, they gave me a very funny look. And I felt quite embarrassed. And when they asked me, like, they were like, you want a knife and fork? And I was like, no, actually it's okay. I mean, I guess I don't need that. It's not necessary, I'm sorry. So I had to eat that with my hands, and that's when everything fell out. Kokoro arawareru subarashiki oto arigato. I think this guy really likes ASMR. Anyway, they kind of like made me feel really, really weird about asking for a knife and fork, so I didn't have it. I asked them, I told them it was okay. Did I actually apologize? Yes. Yes. Wait, I mean, I had to say I was sorry. I mean, I don't know, I guess I naturally just say sorry, like... Once I bumped into a door and I said sorry. Now you're making me think about it! Why do... I think there might be a British thing, right? To keep saying sorry all the time. What's your favorite state? It's obviously New York because of Biggie Nigga Cheese. And Boston. New York, I think if I had to have a favorite state, it would be New York. Because I'm a New Yorker. Why wouldn't it be New York? A fast food restaurant? It was, I think it was actually, it was Chick-fil-A, I think. I think it was that place. You thought it was more a Canadian thing? I think British people say sorry the most. It's either British or Japanese people. I don't know who wins the sorry war, but I think both languages, like British English and Japanese, it's just sorry. There's like a billion ways to say sorry, and you just say sorry all the time, even if you're not sorry. Your British friend doesn't say sorry at all? That's... How do they live in society? Everyone's gonna hate them if they don't say sorry. Are you a New Yorker? Yeah! I'm walking here! And I want a coffee and I want a big nigga cheese with it. I don't actually know any Canadian people. To me, Canadian and American sounds the same. Like, the accent is exactly the same, and they talk exactly the same. Americans are anti-apology. I feel like Americans talk a lot, though. I feel like they talk a lot. So even if they were sorry, they'd say sorry, but in a different way, right? We only apologize if we feel bad, which we never do. I see. So the problem is with the Americans. Nothing new. Nothing new. You're actual yapaholics though, because when I went to California, right, that was scary because people just talked so much. Like, they wouldn't stop talking. I remember I was with a family member there, and we went to dentist, maybe? I can't remember. And she was talking to the dentist, and then the dentist lady, the receptionist, started talking to me. And I think I just said hello or something, and she asked where I was from, and I said, oh, you know, I'm from London. And then she started, oh my god, she was like a machine gun. Like, she wouldn't stop talking. No, so it wasn't a dentist, it was a receptionist at the dentist. She just wouldn't stop talking. Like, for 10 minutes straight, she was just going and going. And I was really like, I was a bit like, I felt really awkward. Like, she was just talking so much, and I didn't know what to say. I felt really tired, so I just went back to the car, sat down, and waited for my aunt to be done. It was so like, I was so confused. They just talk so much. 10 minutes is short? But why would you talk 10 minutes like in a row without, you know, taking a breath or even asking questions? Yeah, they kept bringing up my accent, which I found really weird. Because, like, to us in the UK, this is normal, right? It just sounds like weird if someone says, "Oh, I like your accent." Like, this is really normal to me. I don't talk too much. 10 minutes is short. 10 minutes? Talking 10 minutes non-stop? That's not short. That's not short at all. You sound like Harley Quinn. Me? Me? Harley Quinn has the Boston accent. Hey, sugar? Sugar? Then she says sugar. She says sugar. Sugar. I don't know how she pronounces sugar, but it's like... She has a really cool accent though, I think, Harley Quinn. You ran into someone who literally talked 40 minutes straight. That's awkward. That's so awkward. I think I'm really... Maybe sometimes I'm socially awkward. Only sometimes. When I'm like around American people, I feel really socially awkward. So sometimes I do like... I kind of like malfunction when they start talking. Oh, yes, enough. Same. I get so uncomfortable. Like, why do they keep coming and talking to me? It's so weird. It's so weird when they keep coming and talking. Like, is everything okay? Do you like your meal? It's so weird. "10 minutes is a regular morning conversation for me, just talking before the shift starts. What do you do for your job, Drake?" It's not weird. Look at your interest in bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese makes me sound like a native New Yorker. New Yorker. Mr. J? No, it's like a southern accent Harley Quinn has, I think. It's either southern or it's Boston. Right? Why do I sound British? What do you mean, why do I sound British? That's like saying, why does the sun shine? Why is the grass green? When you say 40 minutes, you weren't responding, they just kept around me. That's what I'm saying. That's what the receptionist at the dentist did. She was just like talking and talking and talking. Is it a Boston accent Harley Quinn has? Boston, yeah. It was Boston, I think. Because, Ferumi Kaipa, the one who raided me yesterday, she, has the same accent. Yeah, New Yorkers can have accents like mine. The Meowth VTuber, yes, the Meowth one. The one that sounds like Meowth. She also sounds like Harley Quinn. Hang on. I've been too busy being American and talking so much that I haven't continued the part of my stream that I really wanted to do. Hang on, let me put my plate in the sink. I'll be back in a second. Hello? I'm back! Alright, anyway, so today, I did have actual stuff I wanted to talk about on stream, but everyone was too busy talking about... What were we even talking about? It's been like 2 hours and we've been too busy talking about XYZ and not actually the stream topic, the stream content. I finished my food. Let's put the table away. My brother? You've been too busy talking about my older brother. Knives and forks and chopsticks. And crunchy ASMR. That... I didn't say anything bad about my brother. I actually didn't say anything bad about him. So if he ever watches this, he can't ever say anything like mean to me. I might have said what he did to me when we were kids. Like, hitting my forehead. I didn't say he smelled... Did I say he smells bad? Did I say he stinks? What if I mean that he smells really, What if he smells like, he might smell like flowers. He smells like flowers. I called him a neckbeard, and I said he doesn't lift. I mean, sometimes people grow beards in their necks. And he's not a gym goer. Like, you know, like maybe he's too busy on the PC to go to the gym. No, I said when we were kids, he crushed his crisps once, and I saw that. When we were kids. I'm so confused. Why are there like countries in my chat right now? We had California, now there's Texas. States, sorry, state. Is Texas a state? I called him the king of degens, but I feel like he wouldn't deny being a degen though. I never even said he was a mod. I said he wasn't a mod of anything. I said he wasn't a mod. He just used to be a forum poster, like in GameFAQs and some like he was only, okay, to be honest, he was only like 2 forums, I think. GameFAQs and also some anime Dragon Ball one. He was never a mod for anything. I never said he was a mod. He's not someone who has responsibilities in any part of life. He wasn't a mod for anything, not even a Discord mod. I said he has a Discord dedicated to him. That's what I said. Because people like him that much. His friends made a Discord, or his fans made a Discord for him. You love when you spread... See? You're spreading all this misinformation about him. And now he's gonna watch this. If he watches this, he's gonna say, I said it. So now he isn't responsible. You see, that's also not saying bad things. It's true. That's true. Okay, anyway, I said nothing bad about him. Nothing. Ooh, there's someone coughing outside. Anyway, I never said anything bad about him, so even if he were to watch this stream, I never said anything. He's not short, and I never said he was short. He's not short, and I never said he was short. Remember, we're both 7 foot. We're both 7 feet tall. Anyway, what I wanted to... He's kind of lanky, I'm not gonna lie, he is kind of lanky. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about everyone's Christmas dinner. That's what I wanted to talk about today. We had this was supposed to be an educational stream because I'm an educational streamer. So I wanted to talk about hello Taper Fade. He doesn't get haircuts unless he's forced. Anyway, this is supposed to be an educational stream, okay? We're supposed to be educational. I'm the educational streamer and I teach you everything. That's what makes me so educational. What is a low taper fade? I actually don't know what that is. It sounds like a haircut. It sounds like a haircut. By the way, isn't it really weird that I had like states? Is this some kind of like spam? We had Texas and California in the chat. Isn't that kind of weird? Where to find unarchived karaoke? If it's unarchived, you can't find it. What am I teaching you today? You did learn that British Christmas calls baubles. Baubles is the correct word for it, actually. Baubles is the correct word. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Christmas traditions. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Just keep California quiet. I don't want him to upset any countries. Why? Who are you, Texas? And why are you in my chat? And who is California? What is going on? Is this someone in the chat just trolling? Change their names or something? Okay, so I want to talk about Christmas traditions. It's not my brother. I know the way my brother writes. Anyway, so also my brother is not someone who's capable of trolling. He's not one of those people. So anyway, so I wanted to talk about Christmas traditions. Like first thing I wanted to talk about were Christmas cards. So I wanted to ask. I heard something recently. I heard that Americans, when they send Christmas cards, they basically send pictures of themselves or their family. Is this true? Is this true? Is it true that you send pictures of like yourself or your family to Yes? Okay, so I want to show you like I want to show you how like what UK Christmas cards look like. So in the UK, we send Christmas cards, or we give Christmas cards, but they look like this. They have like pictures on them. And the fact that you send pictures of yourselves or your family, that's very, very strange sounding. That's super strange sounding. Okay, I admit I put the wolf one because of the fox one, because I thought it reminded me of land. What greater gift than seeing me? That is such an American thing to say. Like, that is such an American thing to say. Americans are so obsessed with themselves that they just want to see themselves. That's not a winter themed postcard. It's Christmas themed. It's Christmas themed. And the one with the foxes or wolves, that's a land themed one. It's land themed. Anyway, our Christmas cards look like that, and I heard Americans also display their Christmas cards with the pictures of like families and things. They display it on the fridge. But we display ours like this. We display ours like this. We put them on the mantle piece, or we put them above the fireplace. We display them like that. Above the fireplace, I said. Not next to the open fire. Above the fireplace. Above. What are those roll things? I'm glad you asked, because that brings me on to my next topic. My next topic is Christmas crackers. Christmas crackers. Now, I didn't know, but apparently this is an exclusively British thing. So I guess this is not a tradition in the US. You don't know what Christmas crackers are? Fireworks? No. Okay, Christmas crackers are like kind of a rolled up thing. It does have like a firework kind of thing. It has like a fire. It's not a nunchuck. Why the package like that? Because you need to pull each. You actually don't know what these are. So there's like a spark inside, and when you pull it, the person who gets the middle part, they're the winner. And there's like a toy and like a little plastic toy, a joke, and a paper hat inside. So it's tradition to do this. Like, some families do it before dinner, some families do it after dinner. And it depends on your family and when they want to do it. But basically, you pull the cracker and it makes a bang sound with the spark, and then you get a prize. Basically, the winner, the one who ends up with one side gets a prize. You do it during dinner in your family, but then there's like, I guess some people do it after dinner though, because then all the, it joins. I think it's usually after dinner, right? Because then it's like the mess from the crackers. You can clear it all up at the end. Before dinner, so you had to put the hat on. But you put the hat on so you can have like a pudding, Christmas pudding with your hat on. Yeah, you get a stupid like paper hat. It's like a ring. I don't have a picture of the insides of a cracker. Hang on. Don't. Okay, I found one. Okay, I found the picture. I found one. No. Just give me 1 second. I wonder if I'm able to... No, I can't do that. Give me a second. Christmas pudding? Okay, hold on. I will show you Christmas pudding after I show you the inside of a cracker. Yeah, but it's not about the gifts. It's not about the gifts inside the cracker. It's about the tradition of putting the cracker and getting the stupid gifts inside and the hat. It doesn't matter if it's a waste of money. It's about the tradition. It's about the tradition of doing it. So this is the inside of the cracker. This is the inside. This is the inside. So this is what you kind of get inside it. So you can see there's it's not Lego in particular, it's a plastic toy. They just put like plastic crap inside. So you get paper hats, you get a terrible joke. I think we could even read the joke if we zoom in. What do you call two robbers? A pair of knickers! That's actually kind of funny! That's quite funny! That's quite funny! Maybe you don't... I think you have to be British to understand that. Because a word for like steal, like a slang kind of word for steal is a nick. Like, did you nick that hat from that person? So, a pair of knickers. That's so funny. Okay, there's another joke. What lies in a pram and wobbles? A jelly baby. Okay, that's kind of sad. Okay, what do you call a crate of ducks? A box of quackers. Yeah, okay, fine. That's really kind of like dad joke coded. It's very dad joke coded. Okay, but that's the point. That's the point. The point is it's supposed to be silly and ridiculous. That's the whole point, okay? Are you saying Santa is a saint who steals? Saint Nick. That's a pretty good joke. That's a pretty good joke. They really Britishized the jokes. I mean, I feel like it's a UK thing at the end of the day. What the heck? What is going on in my chat? First, I had two states. I had two states in my chat. And now I have someone called Nihon Teikoku. Someone's trolling me. Someone is trolling me right now. What is going on? I'm so confused. A British jokes for a British tradition. Exactly. Oh, you think it's someone who's just changing their name? But why in here? Why me? Why me? Should I just ban them just in case? You know what? Because I'm a diplomatic leader. I will let the chat vote. I'm gonna let the chat vote. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a poll. Shall I ban them? Shall I ban them? Alright, chat. Their fate is down to you. Their fate is down to you. I'm gonna leave it all down to you. Do they get banned or do they stay? Chat decides. I give you 1 minute. Have they said anything bad? Their name is pretty... I don't know. Their name's kind of... Kinchi shinai kudasai. I don't know. I don't think they're actually Japanese. I don't think they're actually Japanese either. They're just using like... They're just using... I think they're using Google Translate. They're definitely using Google Translate. Yeah, they're definitely trolling. They're using like the Google Translate or something. Like, but it's the name that's really kind of like yikes, you know. Well, so why I was saying wait and see what they say first. I think it's the fact that they have like made the Texas and California thing. That's what makes me worry. Like, what are they doing? Okay, there's like yes is 62, no's on 36. A month of medication is mad. Stop it with the medication. You know what? You can't even say ChatGPT because ChatGPT's translation is not that bad. It's not as bad as Google Translate. Google Translate's worse. Okay, alright, maybe this poll is gonna scare them into behaving, so let's see. I'll let them get away with it for now. But one wrong move, and then they'll see. Okay, so this was the cracker. So this is and then someone asked me about Christmas pudding. So are you saying that you don't eat this? Hold on, let me show you this one first. You don't? What do you mean, what the hell is that? That's the Christmas pudding with icing on top. You don't know what this is? Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Okay. Gather around, children. Gather around. Today, I shall educate you. Listen carefully. Hang on, I just heard a strange noise. I'm scared. I'm alone here. What was that noise? Maybe it was a bird. Anyway, listen. This is a Christmas pudding. It must have been Echo. Echo's not here. Echo's at inside my PC. A Christmas pudding. Okay. So basically, it's quite a traditional dessert that we have at Christmas. Usually at the end of the Christmas dinner. It's basically like a steamed pudding. Using like it's like a steamed cake, I guess. So, you know, you use your cake ingredients, but you also put dried fruits inside, like raisins and currants. But also like some spices as well, like cinnamon and nutmeg. And usually it has alcohol inside as well, like brandy. And usually you make it like a few weeks before Christmas. So you usually make it around November. And you like add alcohol to it so it doesn't like go off or anything. And then on Christmas Day, you reheat it. And then you serve it with like custard or cream or icing or something like that. And I think some families make it really fancy. Like they pour brandy on top and then they set fire to it. So it has like flames on the top. And traditionally, like when, maybe like in the Victorian times, I don't know. They used to hide like a small coin inside the Christmas pudding. And if you got the coin, then you get like good luck for the whole year. The next year. That's the story behind Christmas pudding. See, I'm the most educational streamer you'll ever meet. The chocolate fruitcake. There's no chocolate inside. There's no chocolate inside. It's brown because of like the brown sugar, but also the brown fruits. The brown fruits like the raisins and currants, but also the spices like cinnamon, nutmeg is also pretty brown. It's a bit different to a Christmas cake because the Christmas cake is not brown. I guess it is the spices and molasses that make this one brown. I'm realizing now how mid the USA is. Only now you're realizing this? They're missing out on so much. Zinc in my dessert. I don't think people do that nowadays. It's not like something you do in this generation, but I think in the olden days, that's when they used to do that. What if you choke on the coin then? Isn't it bad luck? Well, the cake is so soft, right, that you would feel it on your tongue, hopefully. I hope the coin is chocolate. Oh no, wait, do you get chocolate coins in the US? Do you get chocolate coins? Okay, if you say it sounds horrid, you're not totally wrong, because even a lot of British people don't like this. But having it with custard is really nice. You're missing out on so much, man. That is literally British food. Listen, traditional British food is not so bad. Like pre-wartime British food is not bad. Okay, so you do have chocolate coins. Okay, at least you have something. You have something. This is old person food. No, I mean, yes. Okay, yes, but also, if you have good taste and if the cake is made nicely, you know. And if you have it with custard, it's good. So you were alive during the war. Oh yes, I've seen things. Back in the 1900s. Back during the Victorian times where people used to poo on the streets. I've seen it all. Yeah, no, I guess it is like I guess you're not wrong. I guess it is like more older people like this kind of thing. But I mean, I wouldn't okay, to be honest, I didn't like them. I didn't like them when I was younger. But I guess I'm the old person now. I wouldn't eat it like our first choice. But if it's served to me with cream or custard, I would eat it. It wouldn't be my first choice, but I would eat it. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's not my first choice, but I would eat it if it was served to me with custard or cream. I can't eat it dry. It's too sharp. You've never tried it with custard, only cream? I think cream is traditional, right? But custard has like, I think it kind of negates a lot of the sour or the tart taste of it. So I prefer it with custard. I don't eat it with chopsticks. I don't eat it with chopsticks. I'm not a granny. I don't eat it with chopsticks. I eat it with a spoon. Anyway, another thing I wanted to show you were mince pies. So do Americans eat mince pies? And no, the mince is not meat. It's minced fruit, like spiced fruit. You don't have mince pies? Missing out. No more, I see. Umaso. Umayo. It's delicious. So good. You don't eat fruitcake, so why would you eat a mince pie? I guess you just don't eat fruits, do you? So just pies, but smaller and spiced? Yeah, the hand pies, like small ones. And it's not really like pastry. It's like short crust, I guess. And it's minced fruits stewed in spices. So lots of cinnamon and nutmeg. And yeah, they're put inside the pie and then they're baked. Does it have raisins? Yes, like raisins, currants, and sultanas, usually. Mince pies are okay, but not great. Okay, So let me tell you how to eat the mince pies and in a tasty way. You need to put them in the oven, toast them a bit in the oven, let them get kind of crispy and the insides are really warm, and then have them with vanilla ice cream. It's so good, I promise you. Just eat it like that, and then you're gonna realize it's like one of the best desserts ever. It's so good eating it like that, in that way. There's no specific way to eat them, but like the way I eat them, because like, yeah, with vanilla ice cream, it has to be vanilla ice cream because it has to be, you need something kind of sweet and plain to negate the tartness of the mince pie. Because it's quite tart, right? The fruit. Especially because of all the spices. So you need, before or after the copious amounts of booze, you know, you start eating mince pies around the Christmas season. But you do usually have it for pudding, for dessert. So, after all the booze, I guess. It has a very sharp, okay, it's very sharp. So to negate that sharp flavor, you need vanilla ice cream. Trust me, like, this is the way, the solution. But the mince pie needs to be warm, like kind of hot. It's so good, trust me, just try it. Just try it the way I told you, and you'll like it. It's so good, the combination of vanilla ice cream with it. So, and there's like different designs. If you make them at home, you can like make them look really cute. What if you like the sharp flavor? Then there's nothing wrong with that. You can eat it as it is. Fish, how are your knees not freezing? Because I'm inside a warm house with the fire and the fireplace is on. Why would my knees be freezing? You've had the star design? You can buy them, yeah. You can buy them from the supermarket. So go to Tesco, go to Sainsbury's, go to M&S, go to Waitrose. Waitrose does have, like, you know, really good mince. I know everyone's gonna maybe say I'm bougie, but Waitrose does really have really good mince pies. So I would recommend you get the Waitrose ones. And they're not too expensive. Contrary to what everyone thinks, Waitrose is not expensive compared to other supermarkets. So, anyway. I'd look forward to it. The creaminess of the dairy is cut and balanced by the spices. Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways, right? The tartness of the fruits is cut and, you know, balanced by the creaminess of the vanilla. Mince pies are on offer tomorrow in the supermarkets because Christmas ended. See, go and get the cheap discounted mince pies and try it with like Haagen-Dazs or even Ben & Jerry's vanilla, and trust me, it's gonna be so good. So good. Okay, let's see. Now I want to show you a Christmas dinner. This is kind of like what we traditionally eat in the UK for Christmas. What do you think? Do you have any questions about anything? Please don't tell me that's a turkey. That looks like a chicken to me. That may be a chicken. I'm not an expert, but that may be a chicken. So we typically have roast chicken or even roast goose. Or roast turkey is a roast turkey is usually typical, but turkeys are quite big, so the ovens in like UK homes are quite small, so we can't always have a turkey, so sometimes we have like a chicken. But also, yeah, goose is also quite common, or even duck. It looks like American Thanksgiving. So I also heard that too, right? Like, American Thanksgiving, their food is basically like UK Christmas food. It looks very similar to what you had a few hours ago. See? It's so common to have it like that. Oh, it's Brussels sprouts. Okay, so basically, the green things at the back, those are Brussels sprouts. The red things, that's cranberry. The red thing next to the... Okay, actually, this is not a chicken, it is a turkey. Do you know how I know it's a turkey? Those red things next to the turkey, those are red currants. And usually you have red currants with a turkey. It's very plump. Yes, it's a very plump turkey. And let me show another one. Okay, here's another view. So this is a turkey. And sometimes turkey, we have it with like, or like it has, it depends on who makes the turkey, but they can also make it with like an orange flavored. Like you put orange zest inside it, because it kind of highlights the flavor of the turkey. Brussels sprouts are not bad. Brussels sprouts, when you cook them right, they're very tasty. And yes, those are pigs in blankets. So let me zoom in on that. They look kind of scary, like fingers, but... You haven't had good Brussels sprouts. So these are pigs in blankets. So basically small sausages wrapped in bacon. So those are pigs in blankets. This crumbly thing, I think that may be cauliflower cheese. Looks like cauliflower cheese with breadcrumbs on top. Pigs in blankets sounds really salty. It's very salty, but you're supposed to have it with like mash and other vegetables to kind of bring the salt flavor into those. Use croissant rolls instead of bacon? That actually sounds really nice. You have lechon, whole pig roasted. And you thought pigs in blankets because wait, well I mean that's still a quite interesting tradition, I think. Oh, is it stuffing? Oh, you're right. It probably is stuffing, right? But it's a very strange way to have stuffing. I mean, usually I'm used to stuffing balls. Okay, these are roast potatoes. Roast potatoes are so good. Like one of the best parts of Christmas dinner or any Sunday roast actually is the roast potatoes. Roast potatoes are the best. And there's obviously cranberry sauce at the bottom. What? Stuffing balls. Balls of stuffing. You don't know stuffing? Huh? Oh. You don't know stuffing? Alright, hold on a second. You don't know stuffing balls or balls of stuffing? How do you not know what that is? Okay, this one doesn't have stuffing. Hold on. This one has it. Why did they go tiny? Hello? Are they... Hold on. Okay, this one has stuffing balls. No, they're not balls. Okay, this one's just a plate of stuffing. Stuffing. Let me search. Just Google it. Google stuffing balls. Let me see. これは合成だな. I guess it's not very common to eat food like this in Japan. Hold on, stuffing balls. Okay, when I Google it, I see so many stuffing balls. Let me try to save it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I saved it. Okay, here. Okay. These are stuffing balls. Like stuffing rolled into a ball. I'm sure if I Google stuffing balls, I'd get something very different. What do you mean? How can you get anything other than what it is? These are stuffing balls, or balls of stuffing, I guess. They're stuffing in ball forms. You don't know what this is? It's not a meatball. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of okay. Maybe. Okay. All right. Maybe. Just maybe it kind of looks unappetizing, but not intentionally. You're supposed to eat them with the chicken or the turkey or whatever protein you've got. You're supposed to eat it with that and your vegetables. Hello, Zali. Hello, welcome. Hold on, let me spanner you. Gonna spanner the zelly. How do you not know what these are? How do you not know? Why is it called stuffing if it's not stuffed? You use it to stuff your turkey. You stuff your turkey with these balls. You turn them into balls and then you stuff your turkey with it. You know the cavity of the turkey? And then they start absorbing all the turkey juice or the chicken juice or whatever whatever cavity you fill. It absorbs all the juice. Why are they balls? Because then they're easier to eat that way. They're not leftovers. Stuffing is made with stuffing is made in hold on, let me just double check. Let me see. Okay, so stuffing is okay. So yeah, usually so breadcrumbs, vegetables, herbs, and seasonings. So like the vegetables are usually like celery or onions, sometimes carrots and leeks. The herbs are usually like thyme, rosemary, and parsley, salt and pepper as well. And the broth is usually like the juice that comes from the chicken or your turkey. And yeah, it's typically just that. And then it's like cooked inside the protein or it's cooked separately in the oven. It's baked. I can't believe you never had them in ball form. That's just crazy. You just put it into a blob and eat it later. So usually you have it with something. So you can see in this picture, it's in the bottom right, that bowl of brown stuff. Okay, it looks kind of unappetizing. Here, you can't really see it in this picture. I don't think they have it in this one. Here, you can see it on the top right. You're watching Mr. Bean. You're learning. You're getting a knowledge from Mr. Bean. So, the stuffing in a bowl over there. Isn't Mr. Bean the average British bloke? Mr. Bean doesn't even talk. You learned about crackers from Peppa's Pig. Why are you, as a grown adult, watching Peppa Pig? That's a different question here. Anyway, 日本のつみれみたいな感じかと思ったけど違うんだな。It's not つみれ。つみれ、つみれじゃない。It's the way you eat this is usually along with all the sides. You eat this along with all the sides. You don't eat it by itself. Peppa Pig is educational. Is it? Is it really? Maybe they have children. Yeah, but then why are you watching it even if you have children? Just go on your phone. Do adult things. Like work and answering emails. Peppa Pig is your kamiyoshi. You eat the wooden ball too? No, that's just the display. So, also, another thing that you usually have... Huh? Hold on. I think this one has the stuffing balls. It does! Look! Those are balls of stuffing! Those are the balls of stuffing! Right there! And you can see there's balls of stuffing next to the turkey too. Look, look! Told you it was a thing. Okay, so why do you guys make it into balls? Because it's easier to stuff the turkey that way. Okay, this one I can see. Okay, can you see this? Hang on. Wait. Let me show you what I'm trying to focus on. These are like my favorite part of a roast dinner. And everyone's gonna think I'm crazy for saying this. They're not chilies. These are roasted parsnips and carrots. Carrots and also parsnips. Parsnips, roasted carrots and parsnips are so good. Parsnips are probably one of my favorite like root vegetables, I think. You hate parsnips? What's wrong with you? What do you mean from Stardew Valley? There's parsnips in Stardew Valley? And what do you mean that they're real? Don't they grow in America as well? I thought a lot of like vegetables like squash and what is it called? Like squash, or the other thing that looks like squash. Parsnips are kind of similar, so I'm pretty sure they would grow in the US. What? Never seen them? You don't eat parsnips in the US? They're like white carrots. They're like white carrots, but they taste good. Carrots they're not sweet. They're not sweet. And carrots do taste good, but I mean these aren't sweet. They look very similar to carrots, yes. But they're not sweet. So they're not radishes. Radishes have a just funny taste. Oh, you have parsnip mash in the US. There's another thing that's quite similar. Hold on, I need to Google this because squash. It's not squash. There's a white one. Do you know what vegetable I'm talking about? It's not squash, it's white. Forgot what it was. I'm pretty sure it grows in America. Not a turnip. I do like turnips too, though. But not a turnip. Not a beetroot. Not cauliflower. What is your name? Twerking while lurking. No. Butternut squash. Maybe I was thinking of butternut squash. I might have been thinking of butternut squash, and it's not white. Anyway, hold on. Maybe if I Google parsnip, I'll find the related parsnip. Parsnips don't exist in Japan. Do you know that? Parsnips are closely related to carrot and parsley. Is that why they're called parsnips? Where are they from? It's a biennial plant. Parsnip sap can cause skin rash or even blindness. Oh, it's native to Eurasia. Oh. No wonder you don't have them really much in America. They're native to Europe and Asia. Also, apparently they're sweeter than carrots. Parsnip has a taste which, although not strong, is peculiar and not to everyone's liking. Okay, I've learned more about parsnips than I knew before. It's an old world crop. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, it's not native to the US, so I guess that makes sense why you don't have them. Parsley. It's related. It's in the parsley family. Who is Medication Man? I wish I knew. I don't know why they keep saying that in the chat. Yeah, I didn't know that they were sweeter than carrots though. I've never had them raw. I've always had them roasted. And then here we are. Now, the thing is, look at the bottom right of this one, okay? The bottom right of this one is interesting because you can see there are Yorkshire puddings, and Yorkshire puddings are not a traditional Christmas dinner item because usually you have Yorkshire puddings on Sunday roasts. You don't have them for Christmas dinners. And I found this picture quite amusing because they're having Yorkshire puddings for their Christmas dinner, and I find that a bit weird actually. Is that Yorkshire pudding on Christmas dinner? That's illegal, right? It's kind of weird. Is that pork in the middle? Okay, so they've wrapped their... I think that's a turkey. Oh wait, you're right. It could be a roast pork leg or something. How many types of puddings do you have? Yorkshire pudding isn't a pudding. Yorkshire pudding isn't a sweet pudding. It's... Surely you know what Yorkshire pudding is, right? Surely you know. You know what Yorkshire pudding is? You know, right? No? 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 Okay, I didn't think it would come to this, but I'm gonna have to teach you what a Yorkshire pudding is. I actually can't believe this. How do you not know what a Yorkshire pudding is? Fish, we are not British. Yeah, but I thought everyone would know. By the way, shout out to the roast parsnips on the top before I get rid of this. Roast parsnips on the top. Okay, I'm gonna find a Yorkshire pudding. There's too many Americans in here. There's nothing wrong with that. After all, I am the most educational streamer you'll ever meet. But Yorkshire pudding, I thought everyone knew what that was. Oh, I found a really good picture. Oh, this is a really good one. This is a really good picture. Oh, okay. And I'll even show you another picture of like how they're made. Oh, I'm so educational. I'm like the #1. I should be like voted streamer of the year. I'm so good. Okay, I've got like 3 pictures. This is British knowledge talk. I just thought everyone knew what they were. Okay, I thought they were common knowledge. It's not my fault none of you have common knowledge. But I guess it's due to your lack of education. Which is fine, because I'm an educational streamer, I can teach you. Okay. Take notes. One day you might need to know. Alright, so these are Yorkshire puddings. And they're basically like made with pancake batter. But they're cooked in butter. So they kind of go puffy. And then they make like a little bowl. So you can put gravy inside and eat them. And you can see them right now in these 2 pictures. You can see them in cupcake tins or like muffin tins, because that's typically how they're cooked. They're usually cooked in like muffin tins or cupcake tins, because that's how they keep their shape as well, like a little bowl. It's not sweet. It's completely not sweet, because you're supposed to like put gravy inside them and eat them. Yeah, put a bit of stuffing, a bit of turkey, a bit of pig in blanket, and put gravy inside it. Exactly, Shanks, yes. Exactly how you said it. This is like the best way to eat it. You put everything inside. It's like a little blanket that holds all the fillings. It's not bread pudding. Bread and butter pudding is something completely different. Bread and butter pudding is completely different. It's basically like a little bowl, a little pastry bowl. And you can eat like everything like inside the bowl. So good. Okay, so I really recommend it. へー、プリンじゃなくてシュークリームの皮みたいな感じなのね。Yes. So, like it's kind of like, you know, a shoe cream. Have you what do you call them? What are they called again? Shoe creams, you know, like the puff cream puffs. I think you call them cream puffs, right? In America or whatever. Or even eclairs. You know the shell of the eclair or cream puffs? It tastes like that. Or the texture is like that as well. That's what this tastes like. Shoe as in like, oh my gosh, Americans don't even know French. Shoe. CHOUX. Shoe cream. But that's the texture and the kind of flavor of it. It's tasty, but you feel like a hog if you eat more than one. It depends on the size. Like these are mini Yorkshire puddings, so you can eat like 4, I would say. But sometimes like there are some like pubs or some restaurants in the UK that do giant ones. Like I don't know if anyone in the UK has ever gone to Blacklock. Blacklock does really huge ones, I think. I think it's Blacklock that does the huge ones. But usually, yeah, we have them for Sunday roast. Pudding here has always been smooth creaminess. So pudding actually just used to mean dessert in the UK. But also we use pudding in a lot of different contexts, like Christmas pudding, Yorkshire pudding. There's a lot of different contexts for pudding in the UK. Choux is pronounced choux. C-H-O-U-X is French and it's pronounced choux. Okay. Told you, I'm like a very educational streamer. I'm even teaching you French. Okay, so that's all this educational streamer had to teach you for today. Do I have any questions? I am a very, very educational streamer, so I will be answering those questions. You're gonna forget it all? You're gonna forget it all? But this is all very valuable information. Yes, it's basically a side dish. Yes, so you have Yorkshire pudding on the side with all your mains, and it's like a good bowl or cup to hold all your mains. I have a question. Why do you eat spaghetti with chopsticks? That's not part of what I was teaching. That is not part of what I was teaching. Who's your favorite Sonic character, Fish? I like Sonic. I like Sonic. Or Knuckles, I guess. Knuckles is cool, but also Shadow is pretty cool. Well, I'm not a furry. I don't like Sonic. How are you so knowledgeable about this topic if you say you're not British? Because I'm just an all-knowing streamer. I'm just a well-educated, all-knowing, educational streamer. Therefore, I just know everything. Teach us something other than French next time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But even the British know how to pronounce some French words. After all, it is included in our language as well. Wait, these are not the right questions. I meant questions related to this stream. And do you plan on having a Discord server? We do have a Discord. We do have a Discord. Is it in my description? I think I forgot to put it in there. Do you have a British food you hate or you think it's overrated? Yes, black pudding. Oh, another pudding word. Another pudding! I really hate black pudding. I hate it. I just can't stand black pudding. It's disgusting. Only furries like Sonic, okay? Everyone who likes Sonic is a furry. And we do have a Discord server. Let me see if I can get the link. Hang on. Black pudding is disgusting in my opinion. I told you, it's so disgusting. How do I... Hold on, let me see how I get the link. Black pudding is one insane British food I actually like. You're mad. You're actually mad. What's black pudding? Hold on, let me find the link to this Discord and then I'll tell you what black pudding is. Invite people. Oh, never mind. I don't think I have access to the link. Can I get the Discord link? Hold on, I'm asking the managers if I can get a Discord link. Black pudding is basically congealed pig's blood or coagulated blood mixed with oats. It's pig blood and oats mixed together and turned into a sausage cake. Yeah, that's what it is. Mixed with oats? Yeah, it's usually that's how they make it into the shape. Okay, hold on, I got the Discord link, everyone. I've got it. Okay. The oats make it disgusting. I would say it's the blood that makes it disgusting. That sounds like something I would eat at a cult. That's crazy. Okay, I put the Discord link up on top. I'm gonna pin it so everyone can find it. I will put it in my description, I promise. Now I actually have the link. I think I'm sick already. But that's not even crazy compared to... Yeah, exactly. In Asia, they eat all sorts of stuff like blood and insides, like all the tripe and innards, right? You would try it? See, I think it's quite tame compared to like offal and tripe. I guess it counts as offal or tripe because it's blood. It's an innard thing, right? All organs, right? Like Asian food usually eats like they don't waste any part of the animal. They will like waste not want not. They will eat everything. So it's quite good to not be wasteful about food, but I'm a bit like squeamish. Okay, to be honest, even British people eat chicken liver and chicken liver, right? Yeah. So I guess some tripe or offal is also eaten in the UK, but I'm not a fan. I can't eat hearts or livers or anything. Like it's just not for me. It's just not for me. I don't think I can do it. ASMR はいつでもお待ちしておりますね。Who wants more crunchy ASMR sounds in the future? Imagine I release a voice pack, an ASMR voice pack, and it's just me eating crunchy food. I wonder how many, like, I'll make it free. It could be like me. Oh my gosh, Lan. When should we make a crunchy food ASMR pack? Should we do that? We could both go crunchy noises and then we'll release it. Well, it's like real ASMR. It's real ASMR if it's crunchy sounds. I don't believe in all the, you know, kind of sound ASMR. It's gross. But crunchy sounds? Yeah. Crunchy or even pouring like drinks? That's so good. That's gonna be such a good ASMR pack. I know. And we'll even release it for free. We're gonna give it for free. We're like the kindest streamers in the world. Oh, my Dr. Pepper's finished. Lan. He's telling you to calm down, Lan. What was the sound that again that you don't like? I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that disgusting sound again. Slurping is nasty. Crunching is the best. I hate slurping sounds. I don't like slurping or licking or those kind of disgusting sounds. But I like crunchy. I like just the crunch of like food. Like kind of crunch sounds. Tapping? No, I'm not. I actually don't like ASMR. I'm not into ASMR. And I really, it's just, it just gives me the, I don't know, I don't like it. But, crunchy food noises? I don't mind. I don't mind. Only if you don't hear the mouth. Only if you hear the crunch. What about the sound of scissors? See, you know, real ASMR has the kind of like, it's like in both of your ears. You can hear it inside the ear. I really don't like that. I would, if I ever listen to like ASMR cooking sounds, I would listen to it with my speakers. I wouldn't even use my earphones. Oh, Rhubarb! Rhubarb's here! Oh, if only Rhubarb was here earlier. Rhubarb, I have a question. Hold on, let me give her a spanner. Get spanned, Rhubarb. Rhubarb, I have a question. Oh, we had so many, like, things to say. Why is she calling me Miss Phish? Why are you calling me Miss Phish? Okay, Rhubarb, do you eat burgers with a knife and fork? Or have you ever eaten burgers with a knife and fork? Please don't tell me I'm the only one. I'm sure that's kind of normal in the UK, right? It's normal. It's normal in the UK, I think. How do you even do it. You cut it. You cut it and you eat it. Sometimes the burger collapses and the only choice is to pick up the piece of the fork. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Okay? See? 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 That's exactly what I said before. Nobody believed me. Nobody accepted that answer. Even though that's exactly what I said before. That's exactly what I said. What do you mean if the burger collapses, you put it back together? You can't. You can't do that. You have to eat it cleanly with a knife and fork. Yeah, I mean, okay, but I told you the other reason I eat it with a knife and fork is because I don't want to get my hands dirty. Yeah, but the burger collapses after like 2 bites. Isn't that what I said? Everything falls out of the burger. Everything falls out from the burger, so you have to eat it with a knife and fork after that. Also, those fancy burger places with the burgers 12 stories high. Exactly, you're so right. And I told them, I told the chips, I said, when you hold it with your hands, everything falls out. How are you supposed to keep it together? Real question is, do you eat the burgers with or without the shell? Do you mean the buns? Obviously you have the bun with it. The bread is the carb. You need to have your carbs with it. Oh my gosh, listen. Firstly, burgers don't come in plastic surrounding it, it's paper. Secondly, the fancy burger places don't come with the paper. They're just like, again, 12 stories tall. They're super, super long. You can't even hold it because everything falls apart. You're supposed to eat it with a knife and fork. You shop to pick up raisins. I said if it's dirty food that would dirty my hands, I will use a chopstick. Hello, Dora. Hello, Merry Fishmas. Merry Fishmas. I'll give you a break because I eat pizza with a knife and fork. And you know what? They do in Italy as well. They'll give you a knife and fork in Italy if you want to eat pizza. De-shelled burgers. That's crazy. De-shelled burgers. De-shelled burgers, he says. De-shelled. De-shelled. You know, all this burger talk makes me want to order Burger King today. Grab a burger with a grip similar to industrial vice grip. If you do that, everything's going to slip out. They do in Italy, correct. There we go. And who's the one that made pizza? Italians. So if Italians eat it with a knife and fork, who are we to tell them they're wrong? There's nothing wrong with eating it with a knife and fork. Hamburger 食べてると具材の何かが先なくなるよね. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what he just said? He said when you're eating a burger, usually the fillings tend to slip out. See? See? Everyone agrees with me. The deconstruction of a burger. You just deconstruct it with a knife and fork. Are you going now, Envy? Alright, have a good night and Merry Fishmas. Did you do anything exciting for Christmas, Fish? Yes. I mean, I'm streaming. I basically time skipped. Yesterday, I did my Christmas Eve stream. And after the stream, I went to sleep. And then I woke up before this stream. Basically, spending time with the chips is the exciting part, I guess. Do you eat sushi with a knife and fork? I don't eat sushi. Now what? Huh? Now what? Don't eat sushi. Now what? It only happens if there's a tomato slice in it. You're actually onto something. You're actually onto something there. That is so right. It's so true, actually, thinking about it. Burgers usually fall apart when there's a slice of tomato inside. So it's the tomato's fault. The tomato is the reason why burgers fall apart. That's so true. Do you eat rice though? Of course I eat rice. I eat everything, basically. Almost everything. Anyways, people eat burgers differently. I prefer hands. I'm not saying using your hands is wrong. The original conversation came about when I said I don't like getting my hands dirty. And also, it's just hard to hold the burger in a way that keeps it all together. The evil tomato. I didn't realize. I guess it's the tomato's fault that it all falls apart. Do you eat rice with or without the shell? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Rice doesn't have a shell. Tomatoes are the culprit. You know, I was thinking about it. I don't think tomatoes are necessary. I actually don't think they're a necessary ingredient in burgers. It might actually, yeah, the tomato and the lettuce sliding around, that actually might be the reason why it all falls apart. Do you like water with or without the pulp? Okay, okay, this is getting silly. This is actually getting silly. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. This educational stream has finished. Hey, do you want one more ASMR before we finish? Shh, 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 shh. Listen. This one's water. I can't believe I became an ASMR streamer overnight. Water ASMR. The most... Oh, I can't believe I became an ASMR streamer. What have I become? Oh no, you're so right. It might kind of sound... It might mean... Okay, hold on, wait. If it needs to make you pee, then maybe it's not good ASMR. I'll work on my ASMR skills. If you don't like water ASMR, I'll stop. We'll just do fizzy drink ASMR instead. Dr. Pepper ASMR. So it goes psh, the fizzy sound. これが水素水の音. This is the sound of water. I'm in cool with twerking while we're lurking. I'm British. He's making fun of us with British accents. Wait, both of you. I saw the twerking while lurking person comment here. So I have another British person here? That makes like a total of 3 British people, 3 British chips in the chat. Now you have to buy one of those fancy 3D microphones? Never. Never. Absolutely not. I can't believe we're like collecting all the British people, and like Rhubarb is also British. You've got a few British chips. I think I've only got Phantom and Inev. And Mao Shanks as well. We're getting a little like army. I'm just more surprised that I guess I'm surprised that I have British people watching me. That's really like that's a big surprise to me. You're not even gonna gift me one of those 3D ones? I'll reject it. I'll send it back. I'll send it back. Like infinity gems. Oh, the twerking while lurking is here. I mean, it's 4 AM, so maybe it is surprising. That's right. It's 4 AM in the UK. Why are you here? Go to bed. Am I forced to stop my stream so you can go to bed? I think British people should get a special role in the Discord. Listen, if it was a fish Discord, I would make all the I'll make all the British names blue, white, and red. Wait, that's kind of like America's colors. It's like US and UK representation. No, don't stop streaming. It's already been like 3 hours. We don't want to make the video too long. I'm the only one on chat from Ukraine. Probably, Oleg, probably. You might be the only one. Please don't end stream. I'll go back to Marvel Rivals. But I also want to play Marvel Rivals. That's so true about Phantom. Phantom's always here for the entire stream. And France? Okay, I'll accept it. Any France? Any French people in here? Red, white, and blue, you mean the correct order? I meant blue, red, and white. Because there's more blue on the UK flag. And then there's more red, and then there's more white. You're a pretty good squirrel girl. Oh my gosh, hold on. I actually got a really good... Hold on. If only Discord had the translation feature. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we're not very Japanese friendly. Hang on, I have a really good... I want to show you something, everyone. Hold on. Stream exclusive viewing, by the way. Only the stream, only people watching the stream get to see this before I post it. Hang on. Screenshots. Ta-da! Oh yeah, Monster Can wakes up to jog at 5 AM. I actually forgot about that. I don't believe in the French. You're gonna get me. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Nice Photoshop work! This was real. This was real. 1 match out of 20. Actually, okay, so this is something I found quite funny. In every single match I played today, I got the second most kills. Second most highest damage. Some of them I got the highest kills. Some of them I got like second highest kills or third highest kills. But this is the only match where I got the highest kills and almost the highest damage. Just think the person below me got like 10 more damage than I did. But I even got a triple kill as well. And this was a squirrel girl. So yes. I think I'm improving. Squirrel girl montage went fishy. Once I think I saved one of the games I played as her. Yes. As DPS? Come on, that's good, right? I think that our whole team was pretty good. Our whole team, because look, even our healer, look at our healer. They did only 955 damage, but look at their heals. They healed the entire team. They were doing their job really well. But yes, I finished the last Marvel Rivals VOD yesterday. You've improved so much compared to the first stream. Oh, really? Thanks. That means a lot, because I guess if you play a lot, you must know. That actually means a lot, thanks. I usually am pretty bad at games, because I'm the kind of person that I have to play something and only that one game to improve at it. So if I go back to Apex, I'm going to be terrible. So that's also another thing I want to work on while streaming. I want to be able to kind of stay decent at every game I play instead of going back to the beginning when I switch games again. I think I need time to improve as well. I do need time to improve. And the meditation man, he's so annoying. He was in a couple of the games I played today, and he was so annoying. He's so annoying. Hate him. Hate that character. Yeah, see? Once I knew what the angst and the mines looked like, I got better, right? It's not an FPS game, but you should play the Peaks of Yore fun game. I have a very short attention span. I think I need to play something with fighting. You're the best at every game, Miss Fish. That's not true, and you know that. That's not true. Stop saying medication man! It's meditation, I said. I don't know his name. Iron Fist or something, right? Alright, okay. I think it's time to end this. It's time to finish this. It's time to finish. It's time to finish this. Alright, it's actually time to finish this. We've gone on long enough. You're getting silly now. The chips are getting silly. Okay, let's finish things here. It is very late as well for the Europeans. I clicked on the stream yesterday, and as soon as you said judge, jury, executioner, I got scared. That should be my line from now on. But anyway, it's only 4 AM. Go to bed. Enjoy your Boxing Day tomorrow. Let's say goodbye here, everyone. Let's end it here. Give me a second. Let's see if there's anyone on. Okay, we've got quite a few people online right now. Let's see. I'm just checking who's like... Okay, let's see, let me see. I'm gonna see if some people are raidable before I... Okay. We're gonna be raiding... DokiBird. I think. I don't know if... I mean, hopefully they allow raiding. Let me just double check. She's doing a Christmas karaoke right now. And it's very rare that DokiBird does karaoke. Because I think she usually doesn't. So... Hang on, let me just double check if I am allowed to. Yeah, I should be allowed to. Okay, so we're gonna be raiding DokiBird. She's actually like one of my favorite streamers, by the way. I've been watching her for a very long time. For like a couple of years actually. So she's she's really, really good at Marvel Rivals and also Apex and other games like that. She's almost done. Is she almost done? Should we not raid her then? Should we not raid her? Is she almost done? How long has she been? Oh, I'm stuck in ad hell. Okay, let's raid her anyway. Okay, so everyone please show her lots of love. She is really good at FPS and everything, and maybe we can do You've Been Fished, Merry Fishmas as our message. You've been fished, Merry Fishmas. Okay, this is gonna be our raid message. And everyone please go and show her some love. On to TRiGGER! Merry Fishmas, everyone!